Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. And you know what? Give it up for the Empire. And this applause is, in fact, for the Empire. We broke 6 again, folks. Yay. You know what? For what it's worth, I'm thrilled for the Amp folks. It has been sleepy money for months now. It's just nice to see it getting its chance at the top. Normally, I would go on and on about AMP philosophically because that's sort of what we do here at the podcast. But in my opinion, this is not a philosophical movement of the token. It's a psychological movement. I'm not sure if you've noticed the market over the last few days, but it has been absolute chaos as the short money moves from coin to coin, consuming all available profits before moving on to the next one. Anchor, Bat, Orchid, Track. That thing took off like a damn missile from a silo. And you know what? It fell to earth just about as fast, leaving much destruction in its wake. People bought in at $6 on that one. $6, just in case we forget. They bought in at Track at $6, and it absolutely annihilated their portfolio when it landed. You know, this is always a risk when piling on a token because it's going up. If for no other reason, then it's going up. If that is why you are investing in it, it's just a matter of time until you get, ready? Tracked. And you know what? We're going to coin that phrase, getting tracked. It belongs to the podcast now, trademark. Now, I always get the thumbs down, and I lose subs when I say what I'm about to say. But you know what? I'm going to say it anyway. Please don't leave me. I have been scalping AMP like mad for the last few days. It's not because I want to, but because it will let me. I'm a huge fan of taking what the market will give you. And up until recently, AMP was sitting nicely in my long-term wallet, 4 to 5 cent range. I was happy because that's where it should be in my opinion. Half of my profits from all my other trades went into AMP. I didn't look at the price. It didn't matter. AMP's it's a relatively inexpensive token from a raw dollar standpoint. But when you have millions of them, in case you didn't notice, it's not relatively inexpensive anymore. Now it's a lot of money, but it's still long-term money. I would never touch him. Any other circumstance, I would never touch him unless it spins up wildly for no reason whatsoever. AMP is spinning up right now for no reason whatsoever, except for it being relatively inexpensive and things are pumping that should not be pumping. I see no reason for AMP to take off right now. Not 30%. There's no news. There is no new implementation. There are no new partnerships. It has not fundamentally changed from a week ago. Not enough to explain a 30% increase in value. Therefore, I have determined it to be pure speculation, and I love taking speculators' money. I have, just said it above, I've been scalping the hell out of this for days now, and as long as the variance and the action stays where it is, I will keep scalping it. The funny part is that I'm not even scalping it with any of my long-term. This is just short-term money going to work for me. And I get that nobody wants to hear this, and this is just my opinion, nothing factual, op-ed channel here. But I see no reason for this substantial rise in value, and I don't believe that it will sustain. Therefore, I have been leveraging it for every cent I can get out of it. Now, let me caveat this a little bit. This is not financial advice, all right? This is what I am doing, and I don't advocate for anyone else to do it. When AMP hit just a smidge over 4 cents, not too long ago, I put most of my short money into it right there, right at that price. I don't care about my DC8 price. It means nothing to me, all right? This is a long token, and when it really comes in, a couple of cents one side or the other, it's not going to mean a thing to me. I buy when it's right, and I sell when it's right. I don't care about my average. Now, I did get over to the AMP Reddit a couple days ago. I read what I consider one of the most wildly smug write-ups that I've seen there in a long time, and it was a TA piece. Now, I liked Dare to Achieve, DTA. I like when he used to do them. And when he was with the show a time ago, he tells you what he sees, doesn't tell you what you should do. In my opinion, that's the way these should be done. Even the TA folks will tell you there are no guarantees. This is what they see. This is their takeaway. You do you, bro. This one went a different way. It went on to say how foolish it was to realize profits. It's not the way you are supposed to do AMP. It's cheap. Might as well hold. Don't worry about profits right now. It was the most ridiculous thing. I don't have the words. And I do a YouTube channel. We do live. We're not unscripted. Me not having the words is a rare thing, but I didn't have the words. I'm going to counter that just a bit for you. If you were not in crypto to realize profits, why are you in crypto? If the market is handing you 20, 30, 40% of your stack for free, why would you not take it? You guys know this product. AMP folks tend to be very well informed and solidly understand what AMP is, what AMP does, and how AMP moves. And most importantly, why it moves. Holding through a massive pump and not realizing gains is not something I will do. I actually think I'm doing the community bit of a favor. When I buy back, and I always buy back, I come back to AMP over and over and over. That is a lot of liquidity I pull from the market and put to work for AMP. You're welcome. Ultimately, I don't think there's a wrong way to play this, regardless of which side of the aisle you're on. If you're a long-term holder, you don't care the price, doesn't matter now. You won't notice any difference because you aren't looking at AMP in cents, you're looking at it in dollars. That will matter years from now. If you're a shorting kind of person, you are having a field day right now and taking liquidity from the market for free because the market will let you. When the dust settles, and it will, always does, the long-term folks will still be holding on to an excellent product that will have its day, just not yet. And the action folks will still be holding on to AMP, just more of it. You guys were tired of sleepy AMP. You wanted something to happen. Well, here it is. It happened. Play it however you wish to play it. You know what? There's really no wrong way right now. So that's it for AMP today, folks. I used the tacky thumbnail. Did you like that? I wanted to compete. We have some guests coming up on the live stream next few shows. We have some more folks from Secret Network, and we are going after the developers building on the Secret Network. We have Oscars from Ultramail, who will be with us Sunday. And you know what? He's bringing free subscriptions with him for some of our viewers. I hope you guys, I hope you can join us. There you go. Get a chance, get a free Ultramail. That's it. Good day for you, folks. Please make the best of it. Be safe. Be smart with your money. And we'll talk to you guys next time. Cheers.